You'll have to excuse the tank top today. I just got a new tattoo.
Oh yeah, hon.
And sleeves are a no-go right now, so sorry about that.
What an idiot! Oh, what a loser!
Anyway, there's something that's been happening a lot lately that I wanted to discuss, and I'm sure you've come across it in the past as well. The dreaded half day. Now I'm sure this video may piss off some potential clients, but no one really watches these things anyway, so here we go. I get asked about doing half days pretty often, usually by first-time clients. Usually when I'm working with someone new for the first time, I will send them my rate card that outlines everything in pricing in detail, well, almost everything, and almost all the time I get asked, well, this only lists your full day rate, what about half days? And that is entirely by design. So let's get into it. To half day or to not half day? Offering half days has been a long debated topic in the industry, especially in a lot of certain markets, my own included. Actually in my area, it's almost universally shunned. You'd be hard-pressed to find a DP or shooter that actually offers it, except minus the few that are just getting into it or don't really know any better yet. This is because if you've been working in the industry long enough, you're likely to eventually understand why most consider it to be a bad idea. And if you start out offering half days, you're likely to understand it rather quickly.
Where's the money, Lebowski?
So what's the big deal? At first glance, this might seem like a good idea to offer to clients in order to bring in some more work. I mean, half is better than nothing, right? Not necessarily. In markets where traffic and distance are a thing, so pretty much all of them, half days are virtually never actually half days. More often than not, they turn into full days. You have to get to the location, load in, set up, do the actual shoot, break down, load out, travel home. In my area, traveling anywhere takes time, and depending where you are and what time of day, traveling can take hours of time. In theory, a half day means a half day of production time, and isn't necessarily factoring in travel or anything like that. So, regardless of how short the shoot day may actually be, it's probably not going to actually be a half day. The whole idea behind a half day is that you'll still have a whole other half of the day to accommodate another shoot or editing another project or whatever else is on your to-do list. And I actually know very few people, especially in my area, that are able to book 2 shoots in a day or do a shoot and do something else during the day. It's usually impossible. So you have to ask yourself, is it worth the hassle? Maybe it is. If that's the case, go for it. To each their own. But for me, and a lot of my other colleagues, it isn't. Simply because through experience, half day usually means full day. And another point, many see half days as a way just for clients to get you to come out at a cheaper rate. So that's another reason why many tend to avoid it. You really just have to ask yourself what you think your time is truly worth, and stick to it. Bending the client's will of how much they want to pay you for a job may not sound like that big of a deal at the time, but not only could it potentially be more work than it's worth financially and literally, it can also pigeonhole you into a lower rate with that client for the foreseeable future. More often than not, doing free or cheap work for clients rarely ever turns into better or higher paying work from those clients. So potentially, when you offer a lower rate for a half day of your time, that is likely to just turn into a full day of your time, probably may not lead into clients be willing to pay for your full day rate in the future. So in the long run, if half days aren't going to be something that you think is worth it for you, and clients ask you about it, which they probably will, there are ways to approach it.
You have to ask, big man. You can't afford it.
When a client asks me if I do half days, I tell them I do not. And if necessary, I explain to them why. So I'll say something like, with travel and prep, more often than not, half days tend to be full days for me. So it's just a rule that I've made for myself and my business to not offer them, or something like that. Usually clients will understand and appreciate your professionalism. But if they keep asking you to do half days and saying things like, oh, but it's not that far from where you are, or oh, it won't take that long, they're wrong, it will.
Why are you pouring me
Ever have a client tell you that a job is gonna be very easy and painless? How'd that work out? Just stand your ground firmly, yet respectfully. But if you don't give a shit at all about what I'm saying, and want to do half days, go for it. To each their own. Just know that in some markets, it is frowned upon and can potentially garner some animosity from other colleagues because it could be seen as cheapening the market. So, just know that and tread lightly. But you might not care about any of that. I do. My colleagues and filmmaking community are very important to me, so if that's the case with you, you might want to consider that. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope this was useful at all. If not, whatever. I need views and likes and subscribes, so do some of that. Alrighty, drink 'em if you got 'em.